Yeah, but you should practice with the handicap on, so then when you go to actually do it, it's super easy.
True, true.
Or if you have one on, you actually do it too.
Well, the thing is, on this server, it's using the build where the Zanzas don't fade when you die. So the server is not exactly how it works on live.
Why are we arguing? Just click it off.
Yeah.
Because I have the Zanza on and in my bag.
Well, you should click it off.
Nice.
There's all,
Yeah,
all
but you're
the
gonna get
warriors have.
if we don't one-shot it, you don't have it for the rest of the attempts. You should probably practice without having.
Do all the warriors have shields this time? Like, is that we're gonna have that issue again? Just in case, like a tank dies and we lose tanks.
We have two backups. I mean, I understand this is beside what the point you're making, but we have two backups, which should be enough, frankly.
Okay. I don't know. It's just like to secure the first kill. You always want to have all the safeties in place. It's not really a DPS race fight, you know.
I think I'm just missing the fire resist gear right now.
Is there a way to get like multiple GMs to help them to speed this process up?
Yeah, dark iron, helm, gauntlets, pants, and boots. And I think that's...
Oh, that's not the right lever. I'm sorry. You want this? If you can give him that.
Probably okay with just the helm, legs, and gloves, and the cloak. The enchant, and then totem with juju. Like, probably overkill.
Yeah, you don't need to go that hard with the fire resist. Just get yourself fire protection potions. Really, is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait till I get hit by Mograin's fire thing, then I'm gonna chug a fire protection, which should really cut down on the damage as well.
You're not using Mighty Rage?
No, I'm not gonna use Mighty Rage. Ever chosen.
Sure that wasn't Jax? I didn't say that.
No, we can tell the difference between one.
Yeah, I have ears. Like I can hear things.
I also wouldn't ask a question like that.
Or is ever chosen, speaking of?
I wouldn't dare question.
Everyone knows exactly where they're going, right? The sheet, everyone has the spreadsheet up. There's only 36 people with the spreadsheet up, so that means there's 4 people that don't have the spreadsheet on their monitor somewhere.
And I'm one of them, and none of it in raid, so there's 30.
I'm one of them, but I know where I'm going.
Sopa, do you know what you're doing?
Let me see the spreadsheet.
What's up, Dash? How are you?
What's up?
What's up, DQ?
Sopa, you
Can
start.
stop wiping my buffs. Fuck.
Sopa, you start in the safe spot, then you go to Mograine, and then back to the safe. It's the box under where it says pod 4.
There's a table. It says
okay.
Yeah. It says 2, 3, 2, 1, which means safe zone, Mograine, safe zone, Thane.
I should have called them positions like A, B, C, D, E. That was dumb.
Yeah, it's all done. It's all.
I'm gonna do a ready check and a pull timer in a second. Actually, I'm starting on the right side. What am I doing over here?
I'm with you, right? Reese.
Do we have a mark for group 4 or pod 4 rather?
Yeah.
Where you are on the spreadsheet, Jake?
What's that?
Do you see on the spreadsheet?
Let me check real quick. Jake's in pod 1.
It says pod 1 Jake, and then below it says what rotation pod 1 does.
I can't do a ready check. If you want to do a ready check for me, Imagine.
I'm not ready because my buffs keep getting wiped. Fourth time they've all been wiped. Can you please stop doing that? Just wasting everyone's time. I don't understand why you're doing that. Whoever it is. Stop.
Let me know when you're ready, Shemar, and then I'm going to start a 35-second pull timer.
Jake, you're on the wrong side. I can tell by watching Bubka stream right now, by the way. You need to be with Tofu.
Yep.
I don't have fort.
Shouldn't we have shadow protection on everybody?
I don't have that.
Realistically, just the tanks in the back need shadow protection.
No, the mark stick. The fourth mark will take to like 4K.
You can't resist it.
Yeah, it's a static damage, dude. So.
Oh.
Starting a pull timer.
Should be fine now.
The only thing the shadow protection pod's gonna do is the shadow void zones.
Yep, that's the only thing you can resist.
That said, I keep using shadow protection pods on void zones.
Okay, pulling in a couple of seconds. Here we go.
Defend yourself! Flee before it's too late! Come on and fight ye wee ninny! None shall perish!
Remember, you
Stand
can
over
move
here,
up to-
Sopam.
Yeah, Mugray needs to move.
Oh, she's got a mark.
Ooh.
Oh,
She needs to go to the other corner.
No, I don't think that's the right spot.
Sorry.
Come on, use your brain, people.
Mark 2.
I can't drink anymore.
Get ready, Mark 3.
Mark 3. Go, move.
I still don't see the
5 seconds on meteor. Stack as fast as possible.
Resist.
That spell isn't ready yet.
This is fucked because I took 2. I got
Mark 5.
down.
Come
Oh
on,
my
die.
god, all my action bars just disappeared, man.
No worries, man.
We gotta stand for
And
meteor.
Mark
Stay for
six.
meteor.
The
Stay for
whole-
meteor.
Coach,
I'm coming in.
Gonna flood the bowl.
Just what do you?
Alright, go now. Go. Switch.
The Master's will is done.
Your life is mine!
Do you need me to swap in for Kuma?
Mark 8.
Oh, Kuma's dead. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Thanks for placing.
Yeah, we lost 3 tanks so far, so actually 4, right? So
Just
I'm
wanna Mark 9.
I'm showing we're about to get Mark 11. Is that wrong?
Yours is wrong.
no, it is correct, is it not?
Wipe it, let's go, save time.
Yeah.
Mark
Right now.
Now I'm gonna be coming
No
up.
need to keep going.
Yeah, I should just probably just wipe it, eh?
We only have 3 hours, let's go.
I just got Mark 13 just happened.
Yeah, I'm getting Mark 14 right now.
Yeah,
14 in 5 seconds.
We're further on marks than you were thinking because I had 8 marks alone.
15.
You don't have void zones, you need to fix that now.
I don't know, mine was right.
Download the bigwigs in the announcement on Discord.
Start your protection pod CDs right away. Should be bosses, knocks, 4 horsemen at the very bottom, void zone alerts. Needs to be checked.
So what happened with Super? His bar disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know. All my skills, everything just disappeared from Action Power 1. So I was left without any skills.
Did you scroll it by accident?
Weird
because you switched stances.
Yeah, it's probably because you switched stance and you forgot to put in your other stance, probably.
Yeah, probably.
What happened that we got a more green mark on the safe spot?
It got moved to the wrong spot. I was just moving backwards and got to the wrong spot.
Okay. Should we start a bull timer or?
Yeah.
Drink the second potion. Thank you for the tabard.
Okay, pulling a couple seconds.
Defend yourself. Flee before it's
Oh, what
too
the
late.
fuck? He went on the.
Your healers, watch out for Zilliak.
Comes Mark 1.
It's too far away.
Mark 2.
I can't drink anymore.
Get ready. Mark 3.
That's still recharging.
You know you can run straight to him, right, Jack?
Mark 4.
I like my meat extra crispy.
I'm out of range.
Mark 5.
I like my meat extra crispy.
Laps. There you go.
Mark 6. Stay for the meteor.
Keep Sofa up, you're just a huge Fike.
I like my meat extra
Out.
crispy.
Taunting off yourself, though.
Who's this?
That spell isn't ready yet. That spell
I got the first disarm.
Mark 8.
My mark stacks are fucked up.
There's Mark.
Right, 100%. Just listen to Ever.
Get ready.
Mark time.
Mark 9.
Next time, bring more friends.
Stack up on orange, guys. Stack up on orange. On the way.
Next time,
Mark 10.
friends.
I'm dead.
Lip.
Your timers are off. Ever.
Resisted.
Yeah, mine are way ahead of yours.
Evers are right. The rest of us are wrong. You can watch when he's calling it. Sorry.
Yeah, Evers is right.
Yeah, just listen to Ever. I think a lot of us have a bad version of Bigwigs.
When he called, it's
Mark 12.
The thing is, I'm on Mark 29 now, so mine's super fun.
Yeah, I'm on 15, so wrong.
When he called, it was almost time for me to relieve Reese. He already had 3 marks on
Mark
him.
13.
Still Jack.
It's a wipe.
Yeah, we got a refresh from more green mark.
Pretty sure mine was right.
Right when you were calling it, and mine was 3 ahead of you, so.
Who's next?
You could, to make it easier, you could just do Mark 1, 2, 3. And then start over again.
I mean, I'm just reading my timer. Honestly, I have enough stuff to focus on.
Yeah, I know. I'm not being critical at all. The number mark doesn't matter as much as how many people will have. And it always goes in intervals of 3.
Now what?
Exactly. Yeah.
Were there
That
like
was my
not
point,
enough
too.
people with Kuma to get the meteor or something?
As soon as
Because
Meteor
like,
went down, I died.
Were you at like quite a few people there? You just have been low on health because there was like 6 of us there.
Yeah, to the fire pots for the DPS.
But you can still heal out while you're standing out of meteor range.
You can, but you
Do we have-
should be ready now if you can.
do we have a healer chilling at the safe spot? We don't, right?
You only have 12 healers.
We have 13, don't we?
No.
So,
We have 13
what we've
healers.
been doing is having the odd healer per rotation, which is, well, now we only have 13. We used to have 2, but we were having Fike rotate in, and skipping Zeliek. But I can have another healer skip Zeliek. I just wanted to do it with rotation.
We hadn't even gotten to Zeliek yet. We were still at Blamo.
Oh, on
Fike
the rotate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that sounds smart to me because the back bosses, the healing is way overkill back there. We have,
Yeah,
like, more
you only
healers than
need
people.
1 or 2 on each. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Do you and Kriegs are always together, right, Fikey? Kriegs will still be there. I want to have someone else go out of their rotation. I'm thinking maybe who's like the opposite corner of you would be.
Whoever
I guess would
starts
be
at
me,
Blamo.
right? Yeah, who starts in Blamo? Let me look at the sheet.
Shimmer.
Pure. Shimmer and Pure. So Pure, when you get back around the second time, just skip Blamo and go straight to the safe zone and pop your ZG trinket and just try and top it.
Okay.
That's what Kriegs is doing. So I want someone like on the opposite rotation as Kriegs doing,
Sounds good.
so that you can get a little bit. That'll also keep a hot going on the.
Applying a couple seconds.
Defend yourself!
Flee before it's too late!
Please stop pre-healing.
None shall pass.
Mark 1.
The mark isn't out yet.
There it goes. There's Mark 1.
You're too soon.
Yeah, I'll call it right as it goes off. I was calling it at 1 second.
Next time, bring more friends!
Mark 2.
Yeah.
There,
No, I was looking at my marks and Jake pulled aggro and died.
Mark 3. Mark 4. Mark 5. Ready for this.
Grabbing it, so.
Mark 6.
Ever chosen don't, or never mind.
That's still recharging.
Who's this?
Mark 7. Mark 8.
Mark 9.
That's still recharging.
Not yet, guys.
That
Where
was
you guys
Mark
going?
9.
You guys
That
are
was
way
Mark
too
9.
soon.
Mark 9.
That's Mark 9.
I was only rotating out of range, so I didn't have to wait for the next. Because the meteor dropped at Mark 8, so I didn't want to get caught in at to
10.
take.
It was my group. They both left early.
Not when you can, Jax.
11.
Leave right away. Leave now.
12.
Next time, bring more friends.
So, but you want to tank this guy from the front so you don't get meteored by yourself.
13.
Left, scope.
Yeah, I just want to get
Heal super.
thunderclap for you.
That's still recharging.
I have 3 different mark timers on my screen. What is
14.
Let's listen to Everchosen.
You can always just watch the marks and the people in front of the boss too. That's a telltale.
Chalk,
15.
Come home, man. I have 5 stacks right now.
The timers that are being called are just way off.
You need
No, they're dead.
No, they're right.
No, they're so off, dude.
No,
16.
they're directly on.
Zog's running.
We got a void zone on.
It's a web.
Dipole, they're so far off.
Are you watching the marks? Watch the marks. It's not
I'm watching the marks, dude.
I'm getting the marks as I'm calling them, so it's.
Who's next?
It's
The tank
directly
on the tank that was on Zelig died, so whatever change you did wasn't good.
The
Well, I mean-
Lama tank.
I was gonna relieve him my taunt resisted with the reel up, so that was kind of just bad luck too.
Yeah.
Can I get teleported in?
It looked like he died. It looked like he had. I'm from my perspective that he had like 6 marks on him when he died.
Yeah, he did, but you shouldn't be leaving one healer to do all of that work.
I don't think there was one either. There should have been 3. I was there.
There's literally only one person. It was Shemurf, and I was running over, and the tank died as I was running over.
I was still there. I was just around the corner. Maybe I was out on a line of. I had to heal myself though, because I got 4 and 4 from Thane and from warm up. So I was like, kind of take a lot of damage.
So the marks that
Maybe
Everchosen are calling are 100% correct. It's everybody else's UI that's fucked up. If you actually pay attention to the amount of marks that are going out, like he called 15 there, and I was back. That was after my 5th rotation, so that was the perfect time.
Yeah, they're right on. You can always just select people too to watch the marks.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, and I was looking at Reese, and he always had like 4 or 5 marks.
Well, Reese always leaves late though, like consistently.
And mine
more though, because he's tanking, right?
No, if I'm replacing him, that doesn't mean he got any marks on the way out, because literally he hasn't been relieved yet.
Well, yeah, he's staying for Meteor though, and then he leaves and he gets one on the way out every time.
But I'm targeting him while he's tanking it. Do you see? He hasn't left yet, because I haven't ran in to taunt it off.
You should be watching in DPS or something.
The way I see the tanking, Shocky, in the front is it's like a continuous thing. Because like the thing is, if you're slowing down and waiting for the correct mark to run in, they're going to be reset anyways. So as long as everyone's doing the motions, it should work out perfectly.
So you're running in too early and you're picking up an extra mark? Is that what you're doing?
Potentially, I might be.
No, don't do that, dude. Please don't do that.
Yikes.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm just gonna reset it. Just let them run to me.
I don't know how I pulled there. Does anybody have an explanation for me?
It looked like you pulled through the pillar, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't moving. My hands weren't even on the keyboard.
If that happens on live, just a warrior run out of the room, battle shout, and then kite all the horsemen out.
You started full timer.
Yeah. Alright, stop you.
Defend yourself.
You're hot in my trees.
Bow to the might of the High Lord.
Mark 1. Mark 2.
I can't cast
Mark 3.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Mark 4. Mark 5.
I can't.
Just stay for this meteor.
Mark 6. Stay. Mark 7. Mark 8. Mark 9. Take another shadow pot if you need it.
Terminus, that void zone just happened, bro.
Mark 10.
It's happening in 2 seconds, yep. Nice pick.
Mark 11.
Sour, lip. Come on, guys.
We're gonna wait for this meteor and then we leave.
I didn't have
Oh,
lip.
this meteor.
We're spamming shadow pots, so everyone's got to watch their threat.
Mark 12.
Don't leave whoever this was. Whoever this was on. Okay, I retaunted it.
Mark 13.
Who's next?
Coach G's dead.
It's on Jax.
Yeah, I fucking resisted my time.
14.
I got Jax, right?
So there might be a void zone in the 6th one.
Heals on Jet.
There's like no healers over there, by the way. Like 0 healers.
15.
Yeah, there was 0 healers. That was
Stand for meteor.
over
Stand for
here.
meteor.
Is there like something wrong, or?
I was told to go to the safe zone.
16.
At that time.
Okay, here's what we need to do, in my opinion. The 15th healer should be like Fike, probably. We need a healer that's just chilling in the safe spot that rotates to whoever gets killed. You know what I mean? Like, because if we have someone get killed and we have situations where there's only one healer there supposed to be, and then they're dead, and we have no one rotating, what's the point of having an extra healer? You know what I mean?
What do the healers in the safe zone do? Is that just for downtime, so you don't have to heal?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not working.
Yeah, but the problem wasn't that.
I mean, the healers won't really chain Zealot because they can just outrange it. Right?
Yes.
Well, on the reposition, Zealot is between the tanks and us. It's happened a couple times. So the beam can hit the healers because the healers have to be within the 40 yards of the actual boss.
Coach C. And it was in the void zone corner.
Zealot's a non-issue.
The 2 in the back can be 1 healed, but the problem is that people are still dying.
The
and
healers
it's usually,
are dying.
The healers are dying.
And then when we have a corner that's 1 healed and the healer's dead, and the tank dies, there's no adjustment that's happening. One of the healers needs to be able to swap quickly if one of the healers dies, particularly in the void zone corner. If a healer dies in the void zone corner, there needs to be someone that's very quickly able to get over there and help with it.
I think a better question is what's killing the healers. I know that on the rotation on Blamo, as the later the fight, it's the further you have to be towards the wall on the back right corner because people are picking up extra stacks. Is that potentially what's killing the healers in the transition? Like it's.
It needs to not be called out. You need to be able to be smart enough to look at the sheet and figure it out.
Use your fucking brain.
So wait, who died? Who died early? Which healers died early, and what did they die to?
That's I think is a better question to
I
ask.
think I saw Dusk and Shemurf dead, right?
Well, what killed you guys?
Dead. I got over there.
Well, see, that's an interesting thing because you stood right next to me and then chained and killed me. And I had low HP because I had to take a 4th mark from Blamo to not chain other people whenever I was rotating.
I think as a starting point, let's just for practice, let's have the healers pop Titans. We have extra healers, so mana isn't really an issue. Like I've been using shadow pots instead of that'll. I think will give everyone a little bit of extra help if you have wisdom. That's a good starting point. And then the next is you have to really make sure you're fanned out if you're doubled up on Zelia. Because if you beam someone, you're gonna kill someone.
Yeah, you need to spread out. Like you can be next to someone else.
And then on.
I wasn't.
No, go ahead.
Man.
Can you guys see my cat? When you have 2 stacks from Zeliek, you should be up against this wall right here where I'm jumping. When you have 1 stack, you're here, like closer towards the middle. And when you just come in, you're by the corner here where I'm standing. So that means you have 0 stacks when you're here, then you have 1 stack when you get here, and then you have 2 stacks here, and then you should always be spread.
I don't think people were ready for that poll, apparently.
Wow, I had a 35-second.
So, no, I'm not.
Okay,
playing.
wipe it up then.
Are people taking a nap between pools or?
I'm tired, man.
I think everyone was listening to what Hills was saying and not paying attention the whole time.
Who's
Well,
next?
Maybe just like make the pull timers a bit quicker, like 10 seconds is fine.
You can't because we have to wait for the
Pod
pod.
City. Unless someone goes through and dot cooldowns everybody.
Well, no, you can add the buff from the potion to that macro when you res people, and the buffs you get from people. So when you res them, they get they instantly get the shadow protection and fire protection.
Well, we don't have that, so.
You know how to do that? That'd be.
You just find whatever the buff is. So shadow protection, the magic buff on classic DB, and add that. Same thing as you did for all the other buffs.
Somebody needs to make the Jax impersonator an admin account.
An enema account?
Admin. Or GM, sorry, I don't know what you call it.
I just DC'd for no reason. There, everyone has both spots.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
I understand it in theory, but in practice, like there's a lot of times there's people standing in spots where if I do that rotation, I'm going to end up chaining them. So I'm just going to do whatever I can do to not chain people. And my advice to healers that are healing in that corner, you should use the CTW add-on so that you can position yourself where you're not chaining people.
But you should outrange the chain.
Not on transition. You can outrange because if the boss is between you and the tank, then you're gonna be within 40 yards. So you'll be at like 39 yards, and you'll be able to take the.
It's 35 yards.
It's a full 40.
No, I know.
I'm telling you, dude. Unless it's scripted wrong on
the buff.
I tiptoe into the range and still can get it.
Zealot chain.
I know it's supposed to be 35, but I think it's scripted wrong on the server because it's a full. It's literally like I can tiptoe in if the boss is in between me and the tank. I'm taking the beam, 100%. Someone's getting beam.
Yeah, the boss shouldn't be between the tank and the healers. The tanks on Zealot need to make sure they stick the boss's ass at the wall,
and their back is to the healers. Yeah. But it's not necessarily so easy when they do the swaps. I get it's just you can survive on
easy.
No, yeah, on Zell, like, there's no reason you should have the position wrong. And I honestly may have been one of those tanks. Just,
I'm not going to
like,
start a pull timer
credit.
until everyone's done discussing, so if you guys want to wrap up what you're discussing,
Yeah,
let's try to
I
get
think
your
it's
time
over.
quickly. Okay, and Cypher, Griselda, are you both here? Because you both missed the ready check. Okay, cool. 15-second pull timer.
Try not to heal this time until I picked up the boss.
Okay.
Defend yourself! Flee before it's too late! You seek death.
You pulled aggro again, Jake.
Mark 1.
How many times I gotta say it? This race is in
you're a DPS player, a DPS warrior, you can help with disarming if you want.
Mark 2.
Yeah, disarm the boss, like.
This fight's not a DPS race, and it's an endurance fight. Don't fucking pull aggro.
Obama's
Mark 3.
Also, you can do Thunderclap and Demo Shout and a bunch of other stuff, so...
We're down 1 healer.
Obama died to a void zone.
Frozen.
Mark 4.
I'm not even on the void zone.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Mark 5.
And for meteor on this one.
Mark 6.
Go now.
Is this
7.
Your life is mine.
resist again? Resist to the
8.
mocking blow.
Nine.
Your life is mine.
I can't cast that
10.
yet. I'm out of range. That spell is already
11.
Are we using Curse of Wreck on no-brainer?
It's too far away.
There's no reason not to.
Can a Warlock Curse of Wreck?
Can leave now, guys?
No, he's a tank buster. Don't wreck Mogre.
It's a fire dot, you can wreck it.
I think we're late at fucking.
Yeah, all the damage is fire, not physical.
13.
Not all of it. You can still crit for 2,000.
Tanks keep dying. I would just mitigate the damage as much as possible.
Yep, I agree.
14. That was 14 there.
Heal Jess, heal Jess.
Safe zone, by the way, on cooldown.
Oh, my timer just got changed. What?
Yeah. It just.
15 in 5 seconds.
I have no healer on my.
I'm coming back.
15.
Yeah,
my
no healer.
Conzelia,
I have
Conzelia.
the shield wall.
I'm coming to pick you up, Amy.
I've got a healer now. I'm good. Don't worry.
16.
I couldn't stay alive. That was my 6.
It's too far away.
17. Okay, it's good now.
Zelda has aggro. Taunting
Yeah,
and rushing
tank died.
over. Just.
It's too far away.
18.
Oh,
Get out.
shit. So that's a 2.
Meteor in 4 seconds.
Probably had time to swallow.
Don't run. I just.
19.
Oh shit, Sopa, you're 4
Run,
stacks.
whole ass motherfucker! No.
Mogren, do you still have shield wall, Sopa? You might need it.
I've got nothing to keep me up here. So.
20.
Just stay alive for 20 seconds.
Oh, is this?
Got shit wall.
I'm gonna go replace Jax.
I'm taunting again in a second, Sopa.
21.
Get out
of there. They're giving marks.
We need a tank replacement on Thane.
Yep. I'm gonna be dead in a second. Anybody can take this off me? On Thane, please?
What, 5
22.
marks of Thane? Do you have any marks, Sopa? On
I need
Thane?
big heals.
Yeah,
Ambient, I'm coming in. I'm coming in on blow.
Fuck!
23.
I'm dead.
That's a wipe.
I'm here. I'm here.
Dead on Thane.
I'm dead too.
Extra crispy.
Challenging resisted.
24.
Have to stand for Meteor.
It's a light.
Someone pull aggro and we all got an extra mark.
Shimmer, if you have to use Titans for this fight.
Next time, bring more friends.
It's just like a tank graveyard over here, man.
Honestly, all the
Yeah.
casters should be using Titans too. There's no way you're like maxing out your DPS with Blast. You're just gonna pull Threat.
Yeah, I'm having a problem with people pulling threat on. Like the thing is, like everyone's wearing more fire resist than we did on the last attempts, the last raid, to make the front tanks not dying. If you've noticed, Kuma's already died twice tonight. He's not using much fire resist. It's just very like these things. The guys hit really fucking hard if you don't wear some fire resist. The video literally recommends 200, and we're gonna be going in. At least I'm gonna be wearing like roughly 100. So like people are pulling threat.
Are you
like, super early?
Which potion are you using?
I'm using fire.
Yeah, definitely. That's the way to go. I think just fire. After he hits you with it, right?
I'll say it again. This is an endurance fight, not a race. It's not a sprint. You don't need to fucking DPS 3 seconds into the fight.
Or
what I
what
do-
the thing is, one of the things I'm consistently having to do myself is keep demo shout up myself and disarm myself. I don't think I've got a single disarm on Mograine from any of the DPS warriors. Like that's something that really should be happening.
There's only one there. It should be you, Jake. I used to rotate with Reese on that fight, so when you go into Mograine, you need to disarm.
Word.
Can I just say one thing too? Jess is gonna cover for Blow if the tank goes down, and Zorbash is covering for the other one, just because those are the two who die usually. So
Okay, cool. Thanks for organizing that between yourselves.
It was better though.
Yeah, not bad. We still have a good amount.
Still, people dying to void zones, so.
Yeah. What did the healers do? Do you just have like?
No, do you mean us dying or tank dying?
What did the healers die to?
So I mean, I understand that like the tank died on some of them, but there have been some healers that have died every single pull to the same thing.
2 shaman died to void zone, and then there was no one to rotate into Zelia. So when I rotated out of Zelia, there was no one there. So I went back. I took 3, and then I took 3 more stacks. But I had 6 stacks. There's just like no way I can live through that much damage. I had to kill the tank. And then Alabama came over, and then I think the same thing happened to him. He took another 3, and then he died. And then we were down 5 heal.
How bad is mana? Could you save your pot CD for a shadow pot for that?
I don't use mana pots.
It's like
You
going
should be
into
using
that
shadow
boss with a
pot every
shadow
time.
pot would be pretty beneficial, I would think.
Yeah, I use Shadow Potion, and then I use Tuber on my way out of Mograine. I use Shadow Pot at the top, between Lamo and Zeliek, which will hold me over till the next rotation, and then I use a Tuber after the Meteor.
Well, you're a priest and you can do that. As a shaman, I have to use my pots.
It's a different game, but
I don't know. I'm just tired of seeing people die in void zones.
Well, people need to learn it. That's why we're practicing.
Who's dying to void zones?
Okay, are you guys ready to do a pull timer?
Say the names.
Let's do a pull timer. Let's set this going.
Yeah, don't jump during the void zones.
If you're not casting during the void zones, you should just be on the move if you don't have a timer.
just what I've been doing is pre-hotting, pre-shield, and then
Here
the
we
1
go.
second before, 1
Clear
second
comms.
after.
Flee before it's too late.
Oh, for fuck's sake, stop heal!
Be still.
Oh, I'm literally just chasing this guy around.
I got it. Just grab next rotation.
No, I got it. Just go.
Mark 1.
I should probably just take it next time that happens, Anthony. That's my bad.
Bow to the might of the High Lord.
Mark 2. Mark 3. I'm coming.
I'm out of range.
Mark 4. Mark 6.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Mark 7. Mark 8. Mark 9.
It's too far away.
Dusk, you're way too close. You're gonna chain people.
Mark 10.
Bring more friends.
Move,
Use
Jax,
your
move,
potions.
Jax,
Use
move,
your
Jax.
potions.
I need another tank. I need a tank on.
Mark 11.
It's on you,
It's on
Kuma.
Kuma. Fane's on Kuma.
Stay stacked on him. Stay
Group
stacked.
up for Meteor. Meteor.
Stay stacked.
Mark 12.
Dead.
I don't think I can leave Jess right now.
Well, can you keep it over their orc flames so you're not giving everyone stacks in the safe zone?
At
13.
Thane. At Thane.
Grabbing. So, but you might want to just move out if you're here.
Yeah, I'm on a safe spot.
Okay.
My taunt
Mark
keeps
is
getting
14.
I'm out of range.
What? This is Mark 17.
No, 15's coming up now.
15.
Use your potions. Use your potions.
Ambient. Alabama, can you keep him up?
Yeah, I'm good.
Did we have someone help
Resist,
replace
resist.
Sopa? Or
Coach.
no?
Mark 18.
Yeah, where's the
16.
High Lord Morgan.
That's Mark 18. There needs to be a swap. That was 18.
I need
No, it
help.
wasn't. That was
I need-
16.
Listen to Ever. His are right.
17.
I'm literally looking at my stacks.
Okay,
I'm
probably.
coming, Ambient. I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah. GG.
Like, you should be able to
18.
tell just by looking at your stacks what mark we're on.
Well, you're ahead by like.
Stay in for Meteor.
So.
Yeah, he's right. Zyphel's right.
I just got the 18 mark.
Yeah, me
I mean,
too.
Everchosen's mark call seems to be
19.
on point. I don't.
I mean,
just
as a
listen to
DPS, it's super easy to keep track of the mark call, so there's no reason we should be. And Everchosen's been correct every single time. I don't know why we keep arguing about this.
20.
I got 5 stacks, but I can taunt him.
Put more green in the corner.
Yeah, have you not checked the raid recently?
So what's going on now?
Who died early? Kuma died early? Sopa died early?
Yeah, Kuma died because my taunt got resisted again. Like twice in a row.
Whoa.
So I had to Mocking Blow, and the Mocking Blow went off before my taunt was resetted, so I could taunt it off. That's why he ran to Kuma.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, just Mocking Blow because my taunt got resisted twice. Like.
Gotcha.
I mean, you can
even
mock.
with Ryu.
You just gotta mock while you're taunt, like 2 or 3 seconds later after the resist, so you can taunt afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so and that ended up killing both of you.
Yeah, I ended up getting like 5 or 6 marks out of that.
Gotcha.
Big wigs, you should still leave it up for Void Zone and shit like that. But just ignore the mark timers and listen to the callouts.
I mean, yeah, just like check your debuffs. When you have 3 marks,
that too.
when you have 3 marks, you need to think about moving out. Like,
You can also look at the tanks if you're in the safe zone. Just like select the tank mob and use that as a proxy. Once they're up to 3, you know it's time to go in.
ambient. Oh, is it possible that you have 5 more?
I don't know.
You're going in early.
You're going in early, that's why.
No, all last night I had 4, now I'm getting 5. I don't...
Someone's leaving late or you're starting early. It's the only way that can happen.
No, it's going fine for me on the front. No.
Well, there's something wrong with ambient.
Just ambient. Ambient. Before you move from this, like, what you should be doing is whichever tank you replace, target them, make sure they already have 3 marks before you leave the safe spot.
You can put debuffs on target of target in Luna.
The other thing too, which might help, may not, is there's always going to be somebody rotating at the same time as you, no matter where you are. So if you're rotating in alone, you're doing something probably wrong.
Likely the tanks in the back are rotating in alone.
Rotating with healers always. There's always going to be someone who's on that.
Not really. The healers aren't coming from the safe spot.
If you want to know the proper mark, you can just target a DPS on the other side.
Yes, but there's going to be a healer coming from Blau always when you're picking up on Zeliek. So like they'll be there converging around the same time.
Okay, never mind.
Am I like totally wrong? I'm pretty sure.
I don't think that's a good. I don't think that helps any.
If you're not sure if your timer's right, just select the tank you're supposed to swap with. They're at 2, you know.
I don't like. I mean, Everchosen's mark calls are like fucking on point. I don't get what like. You should just listen to them.
Yep.
No, it's Jack.
Yes, my young Padawan Jax is on point. Yes.
Are you guys ready? Cypher's
Yes.
AFK. Cypher here. So this is the second time he's missed it. Ready to check now? He's here? Okay. Starting a 15-second pull timer.
Stop healing.
Defend yourself! Flee before it's too late!
Mark 1.
Here, Krug, you can come in if you want.
I can't cast that yet.
Mark 2.
To the might of the High Lord!
Mark 3.
That's still recharging.
Mark 4.
It's too far away.
Mark 5. Mark 6.
I like my meat extra crispy.
Mark 7. Mark 8.
I can't cast that yet. The Master's will is done.
Mark 9. Mark 10.
It's too far away.
Big kill Sunshine, okay?
I'm out of range.
Mark 11.
That spell isn't ready yet.
We're gonna leave the moment this meteor comes down.
I need to get closer.
Mark 12.
Okay, go.
There's 13. 14.
Next time, bring more friends.
Clad's dead.
Hit by a meteor.
Mark 15.
He's good yonked.
You guys can't leave him with the meteor coming down. 16.
Level 2, you gotta make sure you're not within 30 yards. Before it comes down.
It's still recharging.
17.
I'm out of range.
18.
That's still recharging.
This is
19.
Soap is dead. I need someone to take over for Sopa.
Yeah, whoa.
I can come in an
There's
extra
more
10
grain.
I got it.
We need a swap on Thane, actually.
20.
Mogreen's actually almost dead.
Yeah, the
I'm
boss
coming
for
in
Thane.
for
You should
We
just
need
let him
someone
run
to go to
Tyrese.
Thane on this mark. On this mark, we need someone to go.
Jess is going right now.
21.
Still recharging.
Kuma's got 4 marks now.
It's getting taunted.
Run, Kuma, run.
Oh, use potions, use protection potions. What's your cooldown?
22.
Reese.
What's it now?
7
Focus
seconds.
up.
Oh, my
Jess,
mark.
stack on the DPS, Jess. Don't face him like.
23.
Reese will come take.
You're probably getting marks there, aren't you?
I'm coming to get Thane.
Ambient has
Yeah,
5
except
marks.
for the
Ambient
healers.
has 5 marks.
Bonus meter drops. We leave.
Heal Jax, heal Jax. Yeah, heal Jax.
Okay, leave now. Leave now.
24. Should be Shockey's group coming in.
Wow, that facts, you're amazing.
Watch Coach Dave.
Tank died. Tank died. We need a deck.
25.
I can tank it with the evasion.
Yo, Jess, heal.
Does anyone come?
Zorbatch has it. Zorbatch. Yeah, I'll come right now. Oh, Ambient's coming.
You can't take him there. The people get the marks.
I need heals.
I'm dead.
Real bad.
I have no choice but to obey.
Jeez.
27. Stay for meteor.
It's on the interrupt. It's on the.
Bring him back in the corner. Reese.
I can't.
Now you're
That's
really
not
early.
good.
What do you mean?
That was
Yeah.
really
No,
early,
he's
Jack.
dead. He pulled aggro. I didn't have aggro. It was a fucking challenge.
I'm coming, Zorbash. Stay in there. Oh, someone else took it off you?
Yeah, I need a replacement.
I have no
Oh.
Managing, guys.
I'm dead.
You're gonna have to stay, Reese. We're just gonna have to finish this.
Okay, burn takes.
Burn Fane.
I'm going.
Next tick, I'm getting hit for like 8,000 damage. I have greater
I
shadow.
still have a Blurm. I can't go back into Blurmax.
30.
6 stacks. Somebody needs to go to Blurmax.
Yeah, Jess is going in a second.
There's
I'm
no,
going.
there are no healers over here, anyways.
I pre-shielded you, Reed.
It's all spiky.
I'm going.
21.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the way probably.
We are tanks.
What's happened there?
What happened there?
Yeah, we all died.
Look like a chain on Holy Wrath or something.
That was not only rat.
Jax, you were too early on that swap with me, man. I only had 2 stacks.
10 people just all died at the same time.
No, Bloomex moved away and we got blown up by.
Yeah, one tank died. I think one tank died. And...
Yeah. Either way, we kept bleeding players throughout that whole attempt. Like even if that didn't wipe us, we probably wouldn't have been able to kill the last 2 anyways.
I think people like when the one guy dies, when what's his name, Morgraine dies, people are not staying out for pretty much 6 ticks. Like they're going in and they're taking extra stacks. Like I was noticing, it's like I had to stand in the safe spot for 6 rotations essentially until my debuff fell. Like you need to watch your debuff before you run back in when there's only 1 horseman.
I've noticed as I'm heading to the, like if I take a big mark and I'm like pretty low heading to the safe spot, the heals are better from the safe spot. I've noticed the last 2 attempts at least, so I've noticed that, which is nice.
I've also noticed DPS leaving before meteor goes out on one guy, so you need to stay into that.
What killed Sopa on that one? Seems like when he died. Okay.
Yeah, so on Mograine, to stay alive, essentially, I mean, you need to be... I don't think Soap ever got his gear enchanted. Or maybe it's just bugged. But I mean, to stay alive, you can fire protection potion, use a health stone or a tuber, you can disarm him. I don't think he can put the fire dot on you while he's disarmed. Last stand, shield wall, you just have to go through everything on him, essentially. Just look at your incoming heals and be ready to press a button.
Okay, I'm gonna start a pull timer if everyone's ready.
It's still recharging. There's no better time to use your cooldowns than when there's 4, so... Don't heal, don't heal.
Defend yourself! Flee before it's too late! Come on in, Fike, wee, ninny! None shall pass!
Just stop, dude.
Mark 1. Mark 2.
I can't cast.
Mark 3.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready yet.
Mark 4.
I'm out of range. I'm out of range.
5.
I can't cast that yet.
Ellie.
6. Stay.
That's still
Taunting.
That's still recharging.
7. Eight.
I can't cast that
My disarms keeps getting dodged.
Just gonna shield wall. I'm getting fucked up right now.
Mark
Don't
9.
move out yet, Interrock. Good if you haven't. Yep, thank you.
10.
Zone target listed, Reese.
I have no more cooldowns.
There you go, I got it.
$11.
We leave as this meteor drops. Wait
Stand for this meteor.
Wait for the meteor and then we go.
12.
There we go, now we leave.
I'm out of range.
$13. 14.
I can't cast that yet.
Stay meteor. Stay for meteor. Stay for meteor.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet.
16.
Pop shield wall over here.
17.
Yellow flaps!
I pop shield wall.
Yellow flaps!
I need heals. I need heals. I can't go into blowing like this.
Dude,
I was
like,
the only
what is
one
happening
here.
to the healers? You went like 10 seconds without one heal.
I was the only one here.
What the fuck?
I just got there.
There's no
You're calm.
healer.
Your life is mine.
Yeah, healers.
Yeah, it's a what?
Healers are dying, man, for like unknown reasons.
Yeah.
What do you mean unknown reasons? It's the same reason every time.
Are we wiping or?
Yeah, but like no one's
Oh, yeah.
speaking.
Like, not to call name, but Obama is always dead. I don't know why.
I'm literally not always dead. That's such a bullshit statement.
What did you die to?
I died to a void zone, but it was a shitty situation. There was no other healers at zone 4, and there was 3 void zones right in the middle of where you have to run to heal the tank.
Do you think we should add another healer to the comp? Do 14 instead of 13?
So Plaid at one point said he was the only healer somewhere.
And
right?
I had just, yeah, I had just gotten them.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's supposed to be at least 2 healers with you. So were they both dead? Was it just those? Because I saw there was Cypher and Owl were dead. Was it like those
Plaid
two?
was rotating over, so he's not out of line by any means.
No, I understand. I just don't realize. I'm just trying to figure out who was supposed to be there and were they
I
not
was
there? 'Cause they-
rotating out at 17. It was the 17 mark, so you can just check this sheet.
Are there any other healers that we can swamp in that are online and ready to go?
I'm online right now.
Let's get Volcrum in the raid and let's swap out someone, like a mage or something. Or a warlock. Sound good?
So are we doing 2 healers that are sitting in the safe zone or something? Since Volcrum's gonna be taking that position.
Yeah, I want to swap Deadpool out for a bit and let's try it with another healer. Sound good?
Well, who's gonna take the safe zone spot?
Who's always gonna swap out instead?
That's
Okay.
what you were doing in the first place. You need a second one now because now we have 12 in the rotation.
Hey,
we have 14 healers.
Griselda, are you there? Wait, is Griselda even in this raid?
He was dropped.
Oh, he dropped?
Seconds ago.
Oh, he's okay. He said swap me out instead of Deadpool.
Yeah,
so
sound good.
Okay. I'm just making sure that. I mean that. Okay, I got you. That's okay. That's good.
Volcrum, do you just want to take my spot? Pod 9, red. You start with. God, Meteor.
Start at 1.
Meteor, yeah.
Sure.
Did you all just get a notification that I force rebooted beat up bigwigs?
Yeah, it tells you that. Wait, are we taking a break? I'm gonna go grab a
1
drink.
minute.
So are we pulling on this?
No, it's a break.
Oh, it's a break. Oh, my bad. Yeah.
I missed you, Jax.
We've been reading for 1 hour.
Yeah, I need a break, man. Need to stretch.
Think about void zones while you're on your route.
I need bigwig. I need bigwigs to work properly again.
Yeah, I need to think about what happened during this last hour.
Volcrum is on GM Island. He needs to be teleported here.
Alright, back, boys. I have a banana.
Are you ready for the? Are you ready for the next
He's
hour?
here. Volcrum just got summoned
Thank you.
and buffed. I'm gonna go pee really quick.
Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna start already check in a second.
Krog.
What'd you say? Oh, I'm doing elements. Ever's on shadows, so you're on weakness.
So if I'm in that situation again next time, should I just let the tank die so I don't get berated?
Sounds like a good idea.
No, it's not. I expect everyone to play to the best of their abilities and contribute as much as they can. And a lot of that in this fight, because there's so many moving parts, is making judgment calls of whatever you can do that's going to be in the best interest of the raid. Sound good? Everyone's on the same page? Of trying to, you know, if everyone contributes the best they can, we're going to get a kill.
Healers, you guys can call if you need like tanks to pop cooldown too. It goes a long way.
Okay, I'm going to do back to an old school 35-second pull timer. Sound good? And we'll if there's a short break, we just swapped one more person in. Hopefully this helps a little bit.
I
got a banana.
Bill's
Yeah,
taking a piss.
Do you want to do a ready check, please?
Oh shit, I forgot.
Oh, you did. Cypher and Eels are AFK.
Okay.
We just need the Eels to be back from taking a piss.
Well, I'm just gonna keep resetting this pull timer until Hull says he's fine. Sound good?
He's taking my spot, and I'm gonna sit in the middle.
Perfect.
We pull. Oh, no, we're not pulling them this round.
Not until Hills says, "Hello, I am
Dude,
back."
are you?
What raid is this?
Do you
Where
need
am
help? Do you need help, Amy?
Is this Gar? Welcome to Gar right now.
Can we have precast?
Yeah, we're gonna AoE tank all 4 horsemen in one corner.
Sounds
What?
legit.
We need a
Can we get a,
bench.
Who's
Who's
a precast timer?
I'm trying to just top off the tank before I leave, and usually they are like at like 90%, 100%, and
No, I think he's talking about the like pre-healing before this pull. Like, there's been so many times healers have pulled aggro before tank gets.
oh no! I usually just put like a healing wave on my tank, but then I stop beforehand. I haven't pulled a single time.
Yeah, no. I mean,
He's back, he's back. Let's go, let's go.
Okay, we're using this pull timer then.
I understand they're putting up the buff, but they just got to stop for the pull.
Here we go.
Defend yourself! Come on in, Fike wee ninny!
One.
No, it's not. It's deep. It's messed up.
Just listen to OJ.
Yes, oh my god, dude. Watch
You
your
said
debuff.
void zone, not mark, by the way.
There's 2.
Three.
There's 3.
It's too far away.
4.
You're gonna live, love fabs.
It's too far away.
5. 6. Stay for the meteor. 7. 8.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
9.
Somebody gonna live.
God damn it! I was half health, man.
Where did you die at?
We have voice.
10.
Top low. Where? Blau.
Resisted. I heard him. So resist. Ambient, turn around, Ambient, turn around. Thanks. Cool. No.
Dude, I counted out my mocking. How does that happen?
Yeah, you can't mock, but mock.
Don't mock.
Just don't.
We can leave. Next group in.
What mark is it?
It's 5 seconds to 13. 13.
Shaggy's gonna die.
Your life is mine.
Love flaps. How many marks do you want?
I have 4.
He got
I'm
4.
coming.
14.
Top soap up.
Zilla.
Can someone get lady?
I'm coming.
15.
Who's next?
Stay.
Just killed you.
Almost got smoked there.
16.
How many marks you got, Terminus?
3.
17.
Closer.
18.
Meter in 3 seconds. Get in there quick.
$19.
How many marks you want love flaps?
I have 6 of one and 1 of another.
20.
You need to tell me which ones you have, so you don't take that much damage. So
He's got 2 blow.
He's got 2 blow?
Yep, almost
Yeah,
3.
Blow, yeah.
Let me know when you hit that 3rd one.
21.
Meteor. Stay in for meteor on that one.
You don't.
Yeah, 3.
I'm on 4 on Zealot, by the way.
Move it close to the wall.
22.
Master's will is done.
God.
Can you cool down, Ambient?
23.
Mogren's dead.
Do you
Pop
have
and
no
shield wall.
cooldown?
Leave once this
24.
meteor lands. Leave.
I'm just gonna come pick you up, Terminus.
I'm okay.
It's
for the
fine
moment.
now.
I didn't have a 3rd stack. I just didn't have any health for.
Come on,
25.
come on. We got this. Use your
Resist,
push.
resist.
Yo, Morgreen's not dead yet.
26.
Heal Jess.
I'm dead.
Where were
Yep,
you?
so am I.
Is mine.
Blau.
Who's next?
Done
Denarax got Blau. Denarax down.
They tank Bloma.
healers at Zelly.
I popped
27.
shield
Coming
wall.
there.
I got it. I got it. I'm putting it.
Il come.
20.
The meteor coming in 4 seconds.
When your marks went.
Love Flaps has 5 stacks, and I'm out of
Sopa has
minutes.
30 seconds on him.
Stop talking!
I'm going in to get off Reese.
29.
I'm dead.
I have 3 void.
That was your 6 stack that killed me?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, what's the issue? Like,
I don't understand why Ambient. Why are you asking like how many marks do you have for the tanks in the back?
Yeah, you need to just click on the tank and see how many marks they
Down at
have.
black.
You can't click on the tanks and see how many.
No, it
It's like a
doesn't show it.
Who's next?
Okay, well, you need to figure out a way to get it to show, because that's a pretty critical part of this fight, I feel like.
is Blomo the problem? Is that like people are dying to vote zone, or is that where we are?
Yeah, I had a small amount of health, and I took a tick, and I killed him.
Isn't
I mean, that was the first death. It was really my fault. It was really bad.
Yeah, I mean, everything's a multiple of 3. Just everything's a multiple of 3. Like
Tanks, you should be rotating on a certain stack, no matter what. Even if you get resist, you stay until that stack and you keep the rotation the way it's supposed to be. Otherwise, it gets really messy.
Yeah, there doesn't need to be like this cross. Like you should know when to go in and taunt. Like, did any of the tanks die in the back so early when you?
No, I mean to Terminus's defense, like what happened was it kind of like. I mean, I understand what you're saying. Like you should be able to see the stacks, but like I mocking, and then I taunted. I think a little too early where I taunted my own mocking, so I went back.
Yeah.
So there was kind of like a fuck up where we readjusted.
Yeah,
and then also
That's why he was confused.
No, it got all fucked up because we gained an extra stack in the back, and I'm sitting there trying to coordinate when I need to swap with people because.
Well, if you gain an extra stack, you still have to keep the rotation at the same cadence. You're just dealing with one more mark stack the entire.
It got all fucked. That was at that point. It just went into fucking crisis mode and just trying to figure out who had.
But I'm saying the best way to deal with that crisis is to literally keep the same cadence you had anyway.
Yeah, it's the same for healers. Like if you're rotating and you pick up an extra stack, that doesn't mean you rotate one stack. It means you have to take 4 and then go to the next one. Or if you take 2, then you have to go leave at 5. Whatever, like the consequences are you're just gonna have to heal yourself more. Or like pop an extra protection potion or something. It's the same idea.
Tanks don't use Mockingblow because it's not a transfer of threat; it's a temporary thing. So if your taunt resists,
I get that. I'm just saying I resisted 2 taunts in a row with fucking reel up. I didn't want Terminus still stacking. I Mocking Blow, intending to taunt immediately after the Mocking fell off because I understand it's not a transfer of threat. And it was just a little bit late, or early I should say, because I was worried about ping.
If everyone's ready to go, I can start a quick pull timer.
One comment on the Mocking Blow, you just shouldn't do it because for whatever happens, that's how you get extra stacks.
You have to do it if you resist 2 times.
Yes, correct. If you resist twice, it's a wipe essentially. If no one comes in,
You have to mocking into a challenging. And
okay, I'm starting a quick pull timer. Let's try it again. I feel like we're almost there. We just need to clean up the end game of this.
I should have challenged what should happen. Yeah, I mean it was a mistake. That was the logic.
Here we go.
Defend yourself. Come on in, Fike, wee ninny.
One. Two.
Imagine you're gonna have to stick here because it's still on now.
3.
I'm out of range.
4. 5. 6.
I like my meat extra crispy. That's still recharging.
7. 8.
Your life is mine.
9. 10. 11.
We leave after this meteor lands.
12.
Go.
Nope.
Resist.
Zone.
Resist.
13.
Left, resist.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Cool.
Resist again.
14.
Yeah, go.
Well, bring Blomo to the wall.
Coach, are you about to die? What's going on? Very cool.
We're getting Blomo marks.
Oh, where'd you die? Okay, I see you. Never mind.
I'll get out of it, SD.
Heal coach.
Coach is about to die.
Yeah, I taunted it off.
Where's my swap? But
We kind of had some shit going on with Blow.
Yeah, I can get in there and reset your stacks if you want.
We lost 2 healers now.
I'm going in. Jess is going in for blow.
18, stay for the meteor.
Heal Jess, heal Jess.
So,
make it now, Jess.
Missed the call on the last one. Mark 20's coming up. Mark.
Run, Jess.
Soap is gonna take a lot of damage.
21.
Sopa goes straight to Thane. Straight
Go,
to
go,
Thane,
go.
Sopa.
Straight.
The Master's will is done.
22.
My third stack. Need a swap.
Yep, I'm coming.
I
23.
Resist.
I'm gonna relieve Coach next.
I'm gonna challenge.
We're in dead. Don't rotate too quickly, then you
24. Watch your stacks.
Watch meteor.
Oh
Meteor
god.
soon.
Resist.
So dark flame.
25.
Dark flame.
My taunt resisted also. I have literally nothing.
Almost
is
gone.
Jax dead? No. How did he come back from?
Because my taunt resisted 4 times in a row, dude.
You're 6.
That's so weird.
I use challenging, I use mocking, and I'm taunting between all of these. All of them resist.
Both horses got resist in the same switch.
Did the tank on Thane die there?
A
He
meteor
was left
killed.
alone and he got meteored solo.
A meteor. No. It wasn't
watched
even
that.
solo. It was like 3 people. Didn't like 3 people die to that meteor?
Nah, I watched. Well, did they? If
I wish I streamed so I could clip that. As my first 2 taunts resist. I challenge. I taunt after it. It resists. I mocking. I taunt after it. Fucking resist. I'm not joking. With the reel on the first 2 too. It's a fucking joke.
If you give me like a heads up, I could run in there and taunt. I did have stacks, because I relieved somebody, but next time, if I didn't have stacks, just let me know and I'll run in and taunt.
Couldn't resist.
Yeah, we need to make sure we're not leaving the meteor person by himself.
Well, the follow-up group was pretty far behind. I didn't realize it until we'd already started walking away. I don't know what they were doing, but
we were kind of slow. Was partially our fault.
like I should have noticed where you guys were and then called to stay, but we definitely could have made sure the tank didn't die there. Yeah.
I don't understand why our timer was working fine the other day and now it doesn't work at all.
You ready to check? Griselda, you're watching these things, right? Can you take some notes and see did some takeaways from this attempt. Let's try to play this really well. Sound good?
So I'll take one collective step back.
It's a collective deep breath.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a 15-second pull timer in a second.
Don't heal.
Defend yourself.
Uh,
Before it's too late.
It's a little early, but okay.
Yeah, it was my fault.
Mark 1. Two.
Careful, Krug.
Then we got the Holy Wrath in a second. Can weave in
Yeah,
there.
we still have a second.
Mark 3.
It's too far away. That spell isn't ready yet.
4. Five. Six. Wait for the meteor.
Next time, bring more friends. That spell isn't ready yet.
7.
Your life is mine.
8.
I can't drink anymore. Your life is mine.
9.
Your life is mine. It's too far away.
10.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
You gonna live, Reese?
I have last stand if I'm about to die.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
dropping
accept.
fire tot.
11.
Good Dex, the zone just dropped.
We leave after this meteor lands.
12.
Wait for the meteor. Here you go.
I was moving towards the corner
Watch
more.
out, Krug.
That was 13. $14.
Pure, you gonna live? Okay.
That spell isn't ready yet.
This one.
15.
Who's this?
6.
Coach, you're standing in a void zone? Very cool.
17.
Recharging.
18. Stay for the meteor.
My taunt resisted ever sure?
Use your potions, use everything, let's go.
Your life is
Oh, sorry, that was 19. That went out. $20.
Your life is mine. That spell isn't ready yet.
21.
I
You gonna live, Kuma?
Your life is
Ooh, imagine.
Use your shit. Let's go.
22.
Next time, bring more friends.
I had to challenge out.
Stay and kill it.
Heal Jax.
23.
I got him to get a heal.
Ogren's dead.
Shamrock died, you have one less healer.
Where'd you die at?
Jiggling.
At 10.
24.
I don't see his body.
Can leave, guys.
Somebody tell me where he died. I
He's
can't
at
find
10. He's at 10 Cortez.
Okay. I'll start.
25.
Don't get hit by extra marks.
Enemy.
26.
If you're bandaging.
Fikey, can you help out with Blue Mill or the Void Zone lady?
Ambient has no healers.
I got you.
We're good.
They resisted.
27.
I'm coming. Terminus.
Attack for that meteor, quick.
Go help with the Void Zone or whoever because I can't take any.
28.
Do you have someone to come help you, Coach?
I'm coming in.
Waiting for my
It
was on
stacks
28.
to come
29.
off. 2 seconds. I'm taking off shock.
Get in there quick for the meteor. 6 seconds.
I can help with Zeliak. It's just me.
I'll come over.
Resisted.
10's
30.
dead.
Jax, am I coming?
Taunting now.
What a bloody
Okay.
waste
He looks
this
fine
is.
now.
10 is dead.
Heals on
Pods,
shock.
pods 1 and 2 start DPSing. The other one stay.
I have
Yeah.
no defensive cooldown.
31.
I'm at 4. I'm at 4.
Silva just died.
Died. For the
I was
dog.
trying to keep him up. I couldn't
Here's
get
ambient.
Double wall used.
32.
Range, make sure you're 10 yards apart on Zeliak.
This is where the pods should be switching
I'm
range
out
and
of-
melee for 33 when it ticks out. 33
Hills
switch.
is coming in to blow him up.
I'll relieve you next mark. Terminus. I'm coming in, Reese.
Careful you guys don't get chained like that. You guys are all super close.
You're chosen.
Yeah,
You're
10
too
yards.
close.
It's just like Cthulhu, guys. Just like
You're
Cthulhu.
too close. You're too close.
Call the
You're
names.
chosen.
Call the names. Call the names.
Make a path for the tanks to run out.
I did
That
not.
duel, you're still gonna get marks from the Mogrin. Get to the safe spot.
That's 35.
Yeah, big heals on ambient, please. You got it this time, right, Jax?
You're switching on this.
What mark are we on?
Yeah, Warlocks,
36.
Warlocks put up curses.
Jax.
Are you going in, coaches?
Yes, I'm going.
Okay.
I'm at marks.
I'm coming.
Hills
in
is
right
coming
now.
into Zelly.
37.
Oh, resisted Jax. Oh, that was a bad void zone.
Jax, are you gonna live? You're standing in a zone, I think. No, you're good.
38. Should be switching on this 39. when
I'll
it goes
go to
west.
I wasn't
Look on
standing there.
39.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm going to pick up on Reese.
I did kind of fuck Reese though.
Yeah.
Flaps is coming in.
Rob, can you move forward?
Oh,
Are you
look at
going in,
these zones.
Zorbash?
I was going in.
Go ahead then.
We're gonna chain.
Well, Flaps, are you gonna
Careful
live?
about
40.
Pop shovel.
We might want to move Lady to like further.
Yo, what's going on with Zell? What's going on with Zell?
Lady, lady.
Down.
Yeah,
Take
I'm
care of
coming,
her.
I'm coming in to relieve you, Zorbash.
I'll come in when you have 3 marks ambient.
Band.
Just got Reese.
I'm not gonna call marks. I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
just walk your stacks.
Yeah, we just gotta watch our stacks. Get out of
Love flaps.
Love
Love
Flaps.
Everybody shut up and just let tanks.
Coach is coming in for love.
Relieve ambient.
I'm gonna... Oh, you got it? Okay.
We're getting extra marks.
Just let the tanks who are in the rotation do it, I think. Just be ready then.
Resist.
I'm out of range.
I've got nothing for cooldowns. I need big
I'm
heals.
disarming. So for you.
Ambient needs big heals. Oof.
I'm already at 3 marks. Is the
Yes, I'm coming in.
Somebody
I'm coming in.
relieve him.
Do we have battle reses?
They're not good.
We need someone to replace me.
Is there a
I'm
tank
going
for
in.
coach?
I'm going into Blarmix.
Okay.
Love. Zeliek needs healers. There's no healers in
Already have
Zeliek.
2. I have
Ambient
2.
I have 2
disarming.
seconds until my stacks come off. 2 seconds.
Yeah,
until my
buff,
stacks
buff super.
coming into Zealot.
I just got here on Zeliek. Or not Zeliek, excuse me, Blarmix.
I still have 3 stacks on Zeliek, so...
Yeah, me too.
I'm ready. I can go.
Coach can go in for Zeliek.
Okay.
Yeah, I need a relief.
Krug, you're a little close.
I'm moving her because I'm sitting in like a real. Be ready.
No, move
I should be
away.
I'm out of 10. Out of 10 yards.
Krug, you're too close.
No, it's not hitting. It's hitting me directly, not the tank. This is out of 10 yards of the tank.
It's not the tanks I'm worried about, it's everyone.
Who's coming next?
I'm coming to Lady right now.
I can come to Zeliek.
Yeah, top me out, please. Top me out, please.
Sopa's going into Zeliek.
Coming in.
I got big heals on you, Jack.
Watch flaps, watch flaps, watch flaps. He's the tank now. Watch flaps.
No, I got him.
Coming to relieve you, Sopa.
I have 3 at Lady. She's at 1.
I got 4 stacks.
Coach can come in.
Lady's down.
Just guys, be careful with the chain. Be careful about holding.
Don't even go in.
Slow and steady, guys. You don't need no rush.
You got 40 marks to kill.
I got beamed.
Oh, less than that. Sorry.
Yeah, boss is between us and tank.
And
Yeah, the
I'm
boss.
going to be ready for.
You gotta put the things back into the wall. You gotta come towards us. You're beaming.
You guys aren't safe. Get back.
I'm ready for a
Not safe.
swap.
Get
Somebody
back.
come relieve.
Yeah,
I
surface
can't.
going.
I'm on my way.
Alright, you got it, Kuma? Yeah.
I have
Or
no
Sopa?
choice but
That was
to
good.
Good ambient. Good job.
I'm
I have
not
no
gonna
marks.
go.
Who's gonna be next?
Yeah, I'm just not gonna go in.
I'm
unless
gonna
it's
eat this
needed.
whole area up and then run it.
Shadow Repain healers. Shadow Repain.
forgive me.
Dart and wood.
It's on ambient, it's on ambient. Okay, there we go.
On Krug.
I'm
Krug.
getting
Spread out, spread out, spread out, spread out.
Run back so you don't get an extra mark.
You're gonna
You
get marks.
one
You're gonna
mark
get marks on the dead
on the
boss.
Thane, so you just
I
get
have no
one of it.
choice but to
Yeah, it's a lot less deadly than getting 5 off Zeliek.
Come, use potions, use everything. Let's go.
Someone's probably gonna relieve him soon.
I have 1 mark, but I'll
Oh,
go.
never mind. No, wait.
Jax, are you going or me?
I'll do it.
Alright, I'll go next after you.
I got 50 seconds on my marks.
Who's on first or we?
When does it enrage again? How many marks?
100.
100? Okay.
We got plenty of marks to kill him.
Yeah. Just say you can zerg the melee at a certain mark. You just all fall over.
Can someone call when the Holy Wrath is coming out?
Holy Wrath in 2 seconds.
The next lock and Cursive Element.
Alright, Jackson coming in.
We're dead.
You're both dead. Okay, I'll just switch back and forth then.
Left, right.
Holy Wrath in 2 seconds. I'll let you keep going if I keep. It's on Typhool.
Forgive me.
Kreese. Okay.
Forgive me.
How many stacks you got for
I have
flaps?
3, I have 3.
I'm coming in to relieve you.
Can't max range beam right now.
Wait for the wrath.
I have no choice but to obey.
Careful.
I'm just gonna call the marks on the tanks.
I can pick him up after this.
Ambient's at 2 marks. Who's taking him next?
Coach can.
Ambient's at 3 marks.
Watch the wrath. Watch the
Move,
wrath.
move, Sofa. Get the fuck out of there.
Forgive me.
Oof.
Ooh.
Jackson,
Yo, Coach, come back towards the raid a little bit more with your bot.
Yeah, good. Who's next?
Back up.
I'll go after Coach.
Okay.
You guys need to spread out, holy shit.
Oh, back up.
You should just.
Can't.
I'm gonna go after this Holy Wrath, Coach.
Alright.
Are you able to go in and put just dots on this fucker?
I mean, we could probably call all the melee in.
It's Moonfire, Moonfire.
You need to go in between the Holy Wraths.
Isn't it gonna just chain all the melee and kill the
No,
tank?
no, no, don't go, melee, don't go in.
I resist it, you gotta keep it.
You should go in. Melee goes in, but in like pairs, like 3 or 2.
Is there no other healer?
I have 4 marks right
Jack,
now.
you have 3 already. Let me get this, man.
Oh, good. Next.
Alright, I'll
We
be
have
up
enough
after
tanks up there. We could send 2 melayin.
that. Yeah, you might as
Keep
well.
flaps, keep flaps up.
Flaps is gonna die.
Healer. There's no healer there.
I have no cooldowns.
I'm going in. I'm going in.
Thank you.
Uh, 44 seconds.
Stacks will fall off in 10 seconds.
I'm getting fucking trucked, man.
Who's the next tank in?
I still got 40 seconds.
go so far.
30 seconds on coach.
I got
Shut
1 minute.
On my way.
I'm 3 marks. Somebody come in, Drip.
Soap's
on the
going.
way.
Are we able to
In this Holy Wrath.
load
might
them
die
up
from
with
the-
dots? Or something?
Do we want to kill this or do we want to do another attempt? That was the time to decide.
No, just kill him.
Because we're not going to be able to respawn it, right? So are we going on the real server?
Kill it.
Let's get it. Who's the next tank in?
Coach can.
I
got
can in
3
3
stacks.
seconds.
When's the Holy Wrath?
I'll go, Coach, I got it. Oh, I'm gonna wait for this.
I have no choice but
I'm
to
gone.
obey.
Coach, you go next, and I'll go after you.
Alright.
I have no choice but to obey.
So who's doing damage here? Just the tanks?
Basically.
Yeah.
Tanks and dots.
3 mages and a tank. That's what that's taking forever.
Probably execute if you want to stop the battle.
Let's talk about the searing totem guy.
He's immune.
Totems can chain. Totems can chain.
Forgive me.
Outwise us at like
Just get him.
1%.
There it is.
I executed him and killed him, just so you guys know.
Ninja the left!
Have no idea.
Soul
Are we
thread.
swapping servers or
Yeah,
what are we
let's
doing?
swap servers.
Jesus.
Awaits you.
That's the first time I've ever killed 4 horsemen. Good job, everyone.
Let's go do it for real now.
Yeah, let's go do it for real.
Good stuff. I think we all know the fight. At
Yeah,
least.
I think adding another healer definitely helped also, and getting Eldwin into an insurance role I think helped a ton. So good job, Eldwin, also.
Yeah, we do it one more time. For real.
Hopefully that